you guys, Srini here, and this time I've created an application that watches a video for you, remembers every detail of that video, and then you can ask it questions regarding the video. You can ask it questions such as what happens during this certain time frame from 15 seconds to 20 seconds, and it will give you the event that happened during that time. One more thing you can do using the agent is give it a role. Uh, Tell the application, say, assume you are the protagonist of the video, or assume you are responsible for taking care of the lighting of the video. So it will give you an analysis from that perspective, and all of these perspectives and all of these analysis insights would be uh, queryable, okay, since they would be inserted into a vector database, and you can ask it questions in natural language, right? You can also make it simulate multi-turn, multi-agent discussion, which means you can give it 3 or 4 roles and then ask it for perspectives from that role. And during each turn, it would give you one perspective from each agent. So the number of rounds would be the number of perspectives from one certain agent. So how it does all of this is it takes a video, it extracts a few frames from this video, a specified number of frames, and then it sends each of these frames to a vision model and gets insights from the vision model. And then it also has so you can also upload a subtitle file, and the subtitle file would be sent to a text model, and the analysis from that text model would be combined with the analysis that you got from the vision model, and then both of these would be passed to the next stage, which is the multi-round discussion. And then each agent would take one turn during each round to give you its own perspective from perspective of the role that you've given it. And then all of these would be upserted into a vector database, and then a similar word search or a similar vector search can be done to find the most relevant answers to the query that you're asking it. And there's like a chat at the end. You can ask it questions, any questions that you want. And it's also highly customizable. You can also give it whatever agent that you want to give it. For example, you can give it any model that you want it to run. Currently, I've used open source models that were hosted on Fireworks.ai. I have used open source models right now because I want to be fine tuning them later on movie related data specifically, because I wanted to be a movie analyst, right? At the moment, it's still just using open source model. I haven't fine tuned it yet, but it's still pretty efficient. It's still giving me the answers that I want. So let me go into the demo of the application. If you can see here, there is a upload video section. You can either drag and drop the video in, or you can just upload the video here. And then there's also a field to add in the subtitle file. This is optional though. And the next section, you can configure the amount of frames that you want to extract from that video. Over here I've used 10 frames, and I've set the discussion rounds to be 3, and you can also give it an analysis depth of your choice. So in the back end, I've configured the time period, the interval between each frame extracted to be 5 seconds. So that would mean that 10 frames would get extracted from this video in an interval of 5 seconds, right? So 50 seconds of the video in total would be processed. And the next section, you can select which AI agents that you've configured. So the AI agents that I've configured over here are Alex, Maya, Jordan, which are names for essentially the models running on the backend. The specifications for each agent are mentioned here. You can see Alex. I've done it currently through a JSON file, but you can also have you can develop your own front end field that would let you put in the flavor of that agent in a text field, and then the related details would also be configured through the front end itself. As you can see here, Alex is a technical analyst, and then he's detail oriented. All of these are his characteristics. And the model that Alex is running is GPT OSS 120B. So there's currently 4 models running on the back end, analyzing data in its own perspective. I've already clicked on start analysis. So it says analysis complete, and the video is of a play by the Dallas Mavericks. It is a play of Luka Doncic stealing the ball from Deontay George and doing a behind the back pass to Kyrie Irving, and then you can see the video over here. So a steal by Luka Doncic right there, and then a behind the back pass to Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving lobs the ball up, and Derrick Jones Jr. slams it in. This is a pretty popular video. It was one of the most watched videos last season in the NBA. So I've also given it an associated subtitle file. And the analysis, as you can see here, is quite accurate. It gives you a content overview. It tells you that, okay, this is a 45-second video. This is what you see in the video. It, I guess these are from the subtitle files because the commentator mentions Kyrie, Deontay George, and Luka. And it tells you what the video is about. It gives you the narrative structure during each time frame, what happens in the video, and also the cost, the number of AI agents, number of frames analyzed, gives you an overview of the content, and then narrative structure, and it also simulates an agent discussion, right? So there's 9 rounds in total because I've configured it to configured 3 agents to discuss for 3 rounds, and these are the insights from the video. So the next thing that you can see here is the vector search is ready, and it has upserted perspectives from all the agents as well. So you can ask it questions as well. You can ask it, let's say, what did Maya think about the video at 15.0 seconds? And it would give you the perspective. This is a perspective from Maya. This was during the multi-agent discussion that happened with Jordan, who is the audience advocate. So that's the entire application. The technical implementation details, you guys can check out the GitHub link, or you can also reach out to me if you have any questions. It was fun working on this. I hope it was fun for you guys to watch as well. Let me know if there are any questions, or you would want to give me any feedback about this. I really appreciate the time you spent watching the video. Thank you so much. Bye.